This is a meditation on the talk that I've just given on keys, on the keys to calm difficult people. Not a very nice subject, but the truth is we do all, at some time or other, and some more than others, discover that we have difficult people in our lives and we sometimes don't know what to do. But let's first of all deal with ourselves. And that's what I've had to do over the years. So I would invite you to sit back, relax, and just be still now. Really be still. I would invite you to close your eyes, although I'm aware over the years some people don't like closing their eyes. Close your eyes and imagine yourself stepping back as an observer and just watching what your Creator, the wonderful Counsellor of all, who knows you is throughout from the moment He created you, what He wants to bring forth in relation to any difficult people in your life that He wants you to deal with today in a constructive way, knowing that what He will reveal, no matter what He says, that you can respond because it's already there and He's simply giving you an opportunity for a voice to release it and for you then to be filled with His perspective and His peace, and you can feel different altogether, and it usually stops happening, that reaction from other people. So I'm going to ask the wonderful Counsellor, who is the Spirit of life, Spirit of truth, who is love itself, who is already giving you life by the fact that you are breathing, to guide everything that is said and done and revealed now. So as you step back in your mind's eye, and you might see blankness, darkness, you might see a memory, you might just get body pain, whatever comes, just go with the flow and let the Spirit guide you. He's counselling you, not me. I'm here as a facilitator. I'm going to ask you, wonderful Counsellor, to bring into everyone's minds now the people that they have difficulty with. And I ask you to bring to their minds those people or that situation where you had difficulty. Just observe and watch and acknowledge the people or the situation, or maybe it's darkness or blankness that comes into your mind. Now allow those, as you look at those people, look at them as though they're here. They're all really connected and everyone affects everything. That's why it's good to clear it up. Clear up your side of it. So look into their face. Look into the situation that's come up. Look into the darkness if that's it. Or if it's blank or frozen, I ask Jesus to release the trauma and shock so that you can be present in that blank area. In His name, Jesus. Look at the person's face, the situation, as I said a moment ago. Become present. And I ask the wonderful Counsellor to stir up within you, to give you a voice so that you can be freed and it won't harm anyone. What were you left feeling? Show them what they were left feeling as a result of this situation. The people that are in their mind's eye, the darkness, the blankness, what were they left feeling? So listen, He'll bring the feelings to you. You could be resentful, acknowledge it and accept it. Enraged, accept it. Don't press it down. Causes depression. Accept it. I've got resentment again, so big that it's absolutely massive. So accept it. If that's you realising how resentful you are. I had no idea once. Accept what is being shown to you at the moment. And you'll see the release you'll have. You can have. Bitterness. Now, bitterness is destroying you physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Acknowledge any bitterness and tell them, look into the people's eyes and tell them how you feel, bitter, resentful, enraged, angry, or even in the darkness, that part of you in the darkness is memory or the blankness or that situation. Just listen to, give that aspect of you, of that cellular memory, a voice. What would that part or aspect of them say now as we give them a voice and we'll no longer judge or condemn them, give them a voice. Listen. Don't question, don't think, listen. And this is a way of releasing the anger, hatred, and enraged feelings and judgments. When you look at, and in that space, wherever you are in those places I mentioned, or the people that are in your mind's eye, as you look at them as though they were here, just as I did once, you wonderful counsellor, give them permission to express that physically or verbally. I mean, sometimes you need to yell. Sometimes you need to shake people. Sometimes you need to, I don't know, give them a punch. If you feel like that's how you feel, it's a way of releasing suppressed anger and rage and justifiable stuff. So do what you need to do or express it. Listen to yourself or that aspect of you. Now, as you look at those people or you're in that, looking at that situation or blankness or darkness that's in your mind, listen to the voice in that space. What would the aspect or part of them, because there's a part of you in each of those areas that have been brought up today in your memory bank. How are they feeling right now? Do they feel a little better just for having had a voice? Are they feeling a little released as they said that to those people or in that darkness express themselves and were heard? Or in that blankness? Just be present to yourself. Most of us, I've discovered that over the years, including myself, have not been present to our own feelings and thoughts. But just be present now to that part of you. And now I ask you, you've had your perspective, that's one. Two, the second perspective is anyone that you're looking at in your mind's eye that may have caused this or been difficult in your life or done terrible things. Now, as you look at them or you look at the darkness, the blackness, I'm going to ask the spirit of truth and the spirit of mercy and love who wants to set you free from the past. Show us how you want us to see them now. What would they say to us? What would that part of us in the dark or blank say to us? Listen. You show us, wonderful counsellor. Just listen. We may need to apologise. We may see them differently. We may have softened. Just be aware of when you look at them and that darkness may have turned a bit to light or grey, or the blankness might have become a bit unfrozen. Now I'm going to ask you, the wonderful counsellor, the one who can see and do anything at any moment, at any time, to set us free. If you just allow and are open, allowing his forgiveness to flow through you so that you can be freed completely, to forgive you, to forgive others, maybe to forgive God. I'm going to ask you, Wonderful Counsellor, Spirit of Truth, the truth sets us free. What's your perspective? How do you want us to see these difficult situations, people, the darkness, the frozenness? Let his forgiveness flow through you if you need it right now. It's a grace. Let his mercy flow through you so that you can be free and let the past go. So he's used everything in the past for good now for me, and he's still doing so. So do that. Otherwise I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing. Thank you. Thank you. So look and see the situation, the people, yourself, maybe the darkness. Look at what the Holy Spirit, the Spirit of Truth is showing you now. How do you feel right now? What's the sense? It's just a sense, it's subtle. Because it's very deep sometimes. Notice if you're a little different or no different. Notice if there's a greater peace. A lot of people who have turned from rage to compassion, they get to see people differently. The darkness turns to light and the frozenness becomes melted when you come into the presence, into the light. In this space. Notice how you feel right now. Notice what you're thinking right now. Knowing this is a journey to wholeness. Not everything's done all at once, but you're becoming present to yourself and giving yourself a voice under the guidance of the one who's giving you life right now, who wants you to have more life and to feel safe in his presence, who wants to be your protector, your guard, who wants to speak for you and with you, who wants to live in and through you, if you will allow. If you will allow. He just wants to love you. Knowing that some people will have had a real shift in a really good way. There'll also be others that may have only gone part of the process or are just stuck. You can always contact us. Send us an email and ask for an appointment where we can just facilitate you and have more time with you. Thank you for listening, and may you be able to sit on after this meditation and just be in the silence, be in the space until a calm seeps through your body, mind, heart and spirit. Thank you, Wonderful Counsellor.